Hi guys, this is Wattsy playing Boom Beach, and today I want to show you first a couple of operation attacks, but we will be continuing with Gearheart as well, which I'll be using Warriors for, and I'll show you the reasons why soon. So let's go and look at my operation attacks. So we did sour grapes yesterday. We didn't take it down, but I did take out a base on my own, so that was quite cool. So I just want to show you that, and what we've done is we've done it right at the end so that we've crossed over with the boosts. So I'll just show you this attack. This was using the skank attack, which is a really good strategy. So I'm just speeding it up a bit here, just because it does take a long time, and you'll see why. So already I've lost a scorcher, I think. Yeah. So I've got my tanks running about now. In fact, I'll slow it down a little bit. So I'm moving over to take out these machine guns and stuff like that now. I'm getting attacked by the rockets, and you'll be able to see that the shock launcher will start sort of taken into play soon, I think. Actually no, it might not. I can't really remember now. It wasn't even that long ago I did the attack. It was only a couple of hours ago, but still. Anyway, you can see me, I've got the cannons there. I've thrown a barrage down on those cannons to try and get rid of them, but unfortunately, well actually no, it's not firing at us, but we've got the sniper towers firing at us, we've got the rocket launchers firing at us. So I was really nervous at this point. I didn't know if I was going to take it down, but I mean, you already know I've taken it down, but it was so close. So let's just speed this up a little bit, and you can see we're so close to taking it down, and then all of a sudden I dropped down to one tank. We've got barely anything left on the HQ, and I'm thinking, oh dear, am I going to take this down? And he's so low on health, and we've still got the rocket launcher firing at him, and it was so close, absolutely so close. Unfortunately, I think it was this shot, there we go, took it down. Fortunately my tank stayed alive, so it's just absolutely epic. That was so close. So yeah, I took down Black River in one attack there. That was really good, and I'll show you the next attack when my screen finally loads back up. So the next attack was today, just Mambo. That's 3 minutes ago. I was going to do it live, but when I'm in operation attacks, when they're quite tense, I don't really tend to talk, so it's a bit easier if I show you it after I've done it. And also then, if I didn't complete it, I probably wouldn't have shown you it. But anyway, you can see I'm using the same attack, mainly because the troops were, I just retrained all my troops. So I'm keeping them over the left side, mainly because the defences are easy. You've got boom cannons all over the right, you've got all the machine guns, and there's a lot of stuff to take down, so I think it'd take a lot longer for me to get to the HQ. And the boost on these levels is reasonably high. You know, when you're taking down 400,000 or 500,000 health in a single attack, you need the time on your side. So anyway, I've made sure I shock that shock launcher. At the moment it doesn't matter because I'm moving away from it, so I don't mind the odd shock, because shocks aren't really damaging me. I haven't got the boom cannons fire at me, I've got sniper towers firing, but it's not really an issue. So what I'm doing now is I'm sending them all to the shock launcher, shocking the boom cannons so that I can take that out. Now I'm free to fire at the boom cannons really. The scorchers are just taking the heat from the boom cannons, so that's not bothering me. So both boom cannons have gone down. We're waiting to take this sniper down on the left hand side, and we've got ones. I've sent them all on the HQ, the core now. Take out the flamethrower, shock those buildings just to try and keep that scorcher alive. And you can see we're just totally taking down the base. Throw the rest of my gunboat energy at it, and there we go. We've taken it down. Another single attack. So at the moment I'm in a 5-man task force. We're pretty much doing Mambo all the time now. We've taken it down every time. We tried sour grapes, but unfortunately it was a bit difficult, that one, so we couldn't take it down. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and take down Gearheart today. Now obviously the update's out. This is the first video I've done the update, and I do quite like it. I kind of like these sniper towers. I find these cannons a bit weird, to be honest. So I don't know how I like those, but the machine guns, they're cool. And I haven't got any starfish or anything like that. I noticed there's a lot less turtles, less crabs, stuff like that on your beach, but they're still quite cool. In fact, all the wildlife seems to have dulled down a bit. But I mean, and the new shock blaster, that looks pretty cool as well. The new prototype defense weapons, so I like them. And also there is little changes to the shock blasters as well. So let's go and check out Gearheart. Oh, I've been raided. 24 taken down. So here's the war factory. And I have noticed there's a hell of a lot more rewards this time, so that's quite cool. I'm liking that. So I can actually gain in total 6 prototype parts from this, and a lot of iron. So also for my lower account, which can take on Gearheart, I know that I can get 30,000 iron, maybe even one prototype part, possibly even 100,000 iron, from just taking out 3 buildings and stuff over here. So if I use tanks for that, I'll probably be able to take a load out, which would be quite cool. So looking at this, the HQ isn't too far away. The shocks and shock blasters I can shock in one. I'm going to shock the flamethrowers on the right, the sniper towers with flamethrowers on the left, and hopefully I can start taking this down. The HQ is pretty much 500,000, and in 3 attacks that should really be doable. Bearing in mind that it's easy to take down 140,000 HQ. The only thing I've got to bear in mind is that I'm using gunboat energy first off to get rid of these boom mines and stuff. So I'm not 100% where I'm going to run from. I think I'm going to run from the right hand side. I think that's probably going to be best. So let's throw a barrage over here, just on the right hand side, well, on slightly the right side of the HQ, and we've taken out all the boom mines there. So I'm going to throw out some critters and see if that takes out all the boom mines. There we go, we've taken all the ones we wanted to out, and it was cheaper than throwing another barrage. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to smoke up the beach, only because I don't want the shock blasters to fire. So I'm just going to throw them all down, send them to that crate there, and there we go, we're there safely. So now we can go straight to the HQ, smoke, smoke. I'm going to throw 3 smokes just to be on the safe side, because I haven't obviously done a run on this yet, and I want some gunboat energy left. So we're starting to run out, so I need to shock the shock blasters, shock over there, and that's them all. So now let's throw down some heals and see what kind of damage we can do on this. We're doing quite a bit. Yeah, I think we can take this down. Bearing in mind I'll have a bit more gunboat energy next time, so either I can throw down some more heals or throw down an extra shock. But I don't really know what was firing at me there, so it's hard to pay attention when you're actually playing it. So let's finish those off and go and attack her again. We're going to do the same thing, except obviously we're not taking out any boom mines this time. So, right, okay, so throw down some smokes, throw down the troops, send to the thingy-bob. Oh, quickly get in, quickly get in. Phone started lagging a bit, so let's go to the HQ. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the 3 smokes. I think that's the best thing to do. So just zoom out a little bit. Right, this is where I've got to be careful. I'm going to try and shock them machine guns at the same time. I've thrown that way too close to my warriors. Just going to throw down 3 heals. Hopefully keep loads of them alive for quite a while. And we've nearly taken it down. In fact, I wonder if we could take that down with gunboat energy. That would be quite cool. So let's have a look. Let's go and see how much is left on this base. Okay, so we've got 42,000. Oh, we can take that down. We're going to take it down with gunboat energy. Oh yeah, that's how we roll. Okay, so let's go and, I don't know, let's go and train up some whatever's cheapest. What's cheap? I don't really know what the best thing to do is. Probably something that I'm going to use, but I'll tell you what, let's just do a Scorcher, but not on that landing craft. That's a lie. I want that on a level 20, on a level, not a level 20. I don't want it on a level 20 landing craft, because that's for my 3 tanks. So we're just going to change that. So hope if we don't take out Gearheart, this is going to suck. Okay, so let's take down Gearheart with some gunboat energy. I don't know how much my barrages are, so I'm going to throw down 3 barrages, and if I need a load of artilleries as well, let's use them. Okay, so I'm going to throw down some critters just because I can. See if they didn't take down the base. So let's throw 3 artillery. In fact, let's just throw all our artilleries. There we go. Reward threshold 3, 4. Oh, that's good. So it actually tells you when you've reached the thresholds as well. I like that. That's really good. So that's how we've taken down Gearheart today, guys. Warriors seems to be a really good strategy because it's so close to the beach. Really, there's a lot of good things clumped together, so you can take them down in one shock. So that's really good. So anyway guys, really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.